agriculture and its role after 5 decades of an economic stalemate. Today, U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack met with the Cuban Minister of Agriculture, touring top ag centers right here in central Iowa. Also in Des Moines, a group called Engage Cuba announced their Iowa State Council, made up of Iowa top agribusiness and humanitarian officials, urging Congress to end travel ban and trade embargo so Iowa exports can boom. Local 5's Claire Powell has more.
The United States used to be the #1 exporter of food to Cuba and has now dropped to 5th.
Today, Engage Cuba, a group aiming to end the travel ban and lift the trade embargo on Cuba, announced their Iowa State Council, made up of top officials in the agricultural industry like Craig Hill of the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Cuba needs to import 80% of their food. Much of these products can be delivered by Iowa farmers.
And humanitarians like Bishop Richard Pates, who visited Cuba alongside Pope Benedict.
Why not share them with others for the benefit of ourselves, but especially to help somebody who are our neighbors? They're 90 miles away. They've been our friends for almost forever. Why not to move in a direction that is just one of common sense, I think.
Right now, Cuba imports 80% of their food, and as the travel ban eases, tourism is expected to grow, meaning more food and manufacturing will be needed.
The state of Iowa and our nation will have much to gain from the exports and lowering of trade barriers to Cuba.
Iowa's top exports are soybeans, pork, and corn. Cuba's top imports being grains, poultry, and corn, which are also all leading Iowa exports. In a place where humanitarian issues are of concern, Iowa officials believe easing commodities may ease tensions within the country.
People's minds are changing about our relationship with Cuba. We need to acknowledge that and have a dialogue and see how we can progress together.
Now, in a poll released by Engage Cuba, 64% of Iowa voters were in favor of improving relations with Cuba. For more information on their mission, you can find it on our website, weareiowa.com.